guess in hindsight, it was in the moment, but it ain't shit. I think I was just faded. One of my other buddies got married,
Oof.
and yeah, right.
How do we keep them from doing that?
Dude, I don't know. They won't listen to me, dog. They won't listen to me.
If I could just tell my story, no one would ever get married again.
But yeah, so we're there, and this young lady comes up to me. That's how I know I'm getting old, by the way. Calling people.
Call all the women young lady. Look here, young lady.
Right. And the Roni. She's up in that freaking Charlie Wilson energy. That freaking LSG. Get out of here. But,
I mean, you do kind of look like one of the members of like Tony Tones.
I hate that. God, I hate that so much. God, pretty young things and shit. Get out.
All right, so continue.
Yeah, so I'm there, and she comes up to me. She was like, "Hey, didn't we meet at blah 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 blah?" I was like, "No, I don't think we've met before." But I was like, "I know what she's doing. I'm gonna probably end up talking to her later." And
is that how white girls? Is that how white girls do it? They just be like mistake. They just start on some racist shit. Aren't you that other black guy?
As a matter of fact, she wasn't white at all.
Oh, okay.
She's Trini.
Oh, hey, my girl's from Trini. Yeah, okay, I get it now. You say less. My girl right now is Trini. Say less. I know how crazy they are. Say less. Love you, baby.
Cool as hell, man. But she used to be in the military and everything, and so ceremony comes, and it's pretty good. They let me get the mic, and I'm serious and silly. There's a lot of bridesmaids out there, so I got to make a good impression. And so I do that, and then after the ceremony's over, we're all just kind of hanging out, and then she comes up to me again, and we start talking, tripping, and whatnot. Both of us are exceedingly faded, and so we go bar next door to the hotel, and the flirt is going on heavy. All this, we socially lubricated, and we end up fucking at the bar. And when I mean
fucking at the bar, like on some Jamaican shit.
What I mean is, when I say fucking at the bar, I don't mean we're in the bathroom at the bar or we're in a booth
y'all at the bar.
We're literally sitting at the bar.
God, dog.
We're literally sitting at the bar, and
damn, Zoe. That's some shit I'm only bold enough to try with a woman I've been with for a long time. And then, even then, I'll get turned down.
Well, you know what, man? I'll be very realistic about it. It had nothing to do with me. It was more of how people just kind of are at weddings.
Right, yeah.
I don't know why that happened. I don't understand the psychology of it.
So that's why you're going to a wedding now.
Yeah.
Try to fuck somebody at the bar. Okay, all right, makes sense. See, that's a smart young brother right there. Everybody needs to take notice. Right? It's like work easy.
Actually, it's my girlfriend's brother is getting married.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, hey, you could probably still fuck something at the bar.
Still do it, right. It's still possible, Man, it's great.
Yeah, girlfriends won't do that shit with you.
Turn the volume up.
Girlfriends won't do that shit with you. They won't fuck you at the bar. Would you?
They will.
Oh shit! She said she would. She's like, "What you talking about? We'll do that shit." I forgot. She's kind of an exhibitionist. I'm gonna tell all my users to look for her profile on Feet Finder.
There we go.
Baby, it's poignant because Zoe has a foot fetish. It's poignant. It's poignant material, baby. Yeah, let's get into that, Zoe. Let's just hop right into the deep stuff. How powerful is that foot fetish of yours over you? You know what I'm saying? I saw a guy who had stickers on his car. It's like, hell yeah, I suck toes. I love feet. Like I saw stickers like on somebody's car. that said that shit. Is that like, and he's like, so he's like fully committed. He's like, I don't want you if you don't like your toes sucked. Let me know how is your how much does that drive you when you are choosing mates and whatnot?
Um, I'd say now it's very important. When it first started, as I was trying to be reasonable, and
Did you have a moment where you're like, I can't
really
believe I like this. I can't. Did you have that moment where you're like, I can't believe I have a foot fetish?
that I, yeah, well, you know what? I've actually never thought that to myself that this is where I am. It just kind of happened, and
Well, how did it
that's
just kind of happen? Tell me more about that. How did it
uh,
just kind of happen? I'm curious as to
so
how
how did it
these things
progress?
develop. You know what I mean?
As when Okay, I got you. So it kind of just started when I was in high school.
Okay.
Uh, I just started noticing that the girls were just wearing those beauty supply sandals, and they'd have like the French tips. I was like, I really like that. That's very elegant.
Here's the thing. I
Very
also
chic.
like a nice pedicure foot. I think it's sexy. I think
Right.
if you do your feet nice,
Very
it's
much so.
sexy. So I'm with you on that. All right, continue.
Yeah. So it started with that, and then somehow it got a bit more conservative. I don't know what it was, but it became this obsession with women that had very pretty legs, and they would wear knee-high socks,
Ooh, I
like
love
pantyhose.
those knee high and thigh high socks. Those things drive me
Right.
wild.
Right.
All right. Oh
Are you
shit.
more like
Do I have a
like
foot
the
fetish? Oh
see,
shit, I might have a
see?
foot fetish. All right, keep going because I'm identifying with you.
Even the Lord can find out things about himself.
I'm, well, that's the thing. I'm very tame sexually. I never really explored many kinks because all the things that turn me on are
Really?
violent. Yeah, all the
I don't
things that
know
turn me
why
on are
I just
violent.
had the assumption.
So
I don't know
I
why
just
I had the
rebuke
assumption
those
that you
things.
were a bit more.
I just rebuke those
I had
things.
this idea in my head that you were a bit more out there.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Oh,
you'd think because I'm a fat guy, I'd probably be up for anything, right? It's like, oh, he's a fat guy. He'll take whatever he can get, sick fuck. But it's like, nah, man. It's like some things I just don't see, I just don't get or haven't really experienced. I definitely like to put a finger in the booty hole. You know,
okay.
I
All
like,
right.
I
Yeah.
fuck,
Yeah. Right.
that's,
If it pleases the Lord.
but yeah, I'm pretty, I'm pretty novice when it comes to kinks and whatnot. So it's like I might be into a bunch of
What
shit I
is
don't even know about.
what have you tried anything?
Yeah, I've tried a lot of stuff. Nothing really.
Okay, but just nothing stuck.
Yeah, nothing really is like I gotta have that again. You know what I mean? Everything's like, yeah, it's good. It's all right. I do it if they like it, but it's not something I require. You know what I mean? All right, so
Was it
back to the
was it
feet. Back to
something that
you. Nah, this is my
okay,
podcast,
okay.
motherfucker. I'm
I
questioning
got you.
you.
I
I ain't
got
on
you.
the
You opening
stand.
these
I'll
doors,
have my
man.
I'll have
I
my day in court. I'm gonna tell that bitch what I think about her. All right,
oh
back to the foot
man.
fetish. Back to the foot. I
So
got it because
he
I
uses
might have one.
pantyhose.
I'm gonna suck your toes later,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
She'll probably like
So
that
it went
shit.
to long socks and pantyhose, and then all of a sudden I don't know exactly. Well, I take that back. I do know exactly what it was. I started going to Greensboro a lot more. It's when I started doing comedy, and that's when I made the official
Okay, yes,
switch.
comedy definitely has a way of letting you accept who you are. You know what I mean? Because it's like you're on stage and you're forced to kind of go through yourself and be like, what separates me from everybody else? What can I talk about that's
Yeah,
funny, but also worthwhile talking about. And I think because comedy really
yeah,
helped me figure out who I am. Because I think a lot of people who get into comedy are like that, where they don't really feel they have a voice, and it's like you don't really have a whole lot of places you can be heard, and I think that's really a driving factor for comedians. Do you feel that way?
Very much so. That those experiences, uh, I guess, doing comedy, with y'all in Charlotte, and then going to Greensboro, just hearing how open people were, because you were very open. I'm trying to think who else. I don't know why the way that you were open with is different, and like the way that Blair Nias is
Right.
open.
Yeah.
I'm throwing out names of these other people,
Name dropping these famous
but
regional comedians. Mr. Global comedian over
so
here trying to put people on. I feel you. I
the
feel you. King's live. Let it all out,
but I
baby.
guess the way that you expressed yourself, and then when I got to Greensboro, my first time there, it was a comic, and he talked about being molested, and I've never heard anybody be that honest
Right.
about it, and so that just kind of brought me
Yeah, I mean,
to
and
talking
that's
about,
that's the winning formula for comedy. Any is
yeah,
honesty, but honesty put in a form that's really digestible. Because that's the thing. It's like most true things in this world are probably hurtful to most people. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the thing is I spend a lot of time grounding myself and telling myself I ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Just to try to attempt to keep myself grounded with the rest of the humans. You know what I mean? It's like it's hard. It's hard to connect with humans, and so I tell
I
myself
believe it.
constantly that I'm not shit. But the problem is your brain has an automatic feature that'll just believe what you tell it, and so I spent a whole lot. I
Yeah.
spent so much time telling